Oh. What is up? Yes, I am here. I fooled everybody, right? Well, I thought I'd go live just for a few. So my secret is out of the bag now. Yes, I am at MVE. This has been in the works for me for probably a good while, but I figured I would surprise everybody. Well, not everybody. Few people knew about it, but for the most part, I did the job that I set out to do. Do what? Wow, chat's rolling. Man, there's a lot of folks hopping in this quick. I figure most folks would be asleep by now. I have easily been up probably, I don't know, probably close to 24 hours now because I had an extremely early flight. And then, yeah, so I spent half the day doing that. My boy Christopher Roop came and picked me up from the airport, snuck me into the hotel, and then we played a little trick on Mark. But all in all, it worked out pretty well. No, I didn't see Mark get I did see his little live stream. I know my phone's shaky, but my hands are so damn tired right now. I can't even believe I'm doing this. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yes, I seen you creeping through the window there, Patrick King, at the restaurant. We're gonna have to hook up tomorrow and meet. But yeah, I know I've been saying here for the longest I wasn't going and playing like son of a bitch. I wish I was getting to go and all that, but yep, it's been in the works. I was doing it anyway, but it was the only way to fool the crowd, at least the crew anyway. Even though some of them knew already. But what's up, Fish? What's up, everybody? So depressed I never got to go. Well, uh, I've probably been in the same boat if I wasn't coming. But I did get some shit worked out. I got it worked out to a point where, well, it wasn't even really working anything out. It was just a point of, I just didn't think I was going to make it on this go around. But I guess about a month ago, I decided, yep, I'm going. So we kind of messed around with this a little bit, and me and my boy Phenom thought we'd kind of play a little trick, even though it was his idea. He said, "Yo, you need to come in as a surprise." I said, "Well, hell, let's do this shit." So, surprise it was. But it seemed to be a pretty packed house. I am staying here at the event. Um, we went down to the event earlier today, walked around and looked. They were still putting things together. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty big thing. It seems bigger than what Foxwoods was last year. And I guess because the actual room that it's in is a lot larger, even though things are kind of spread out a little bit more. So I don't know if it gives that illusion, but it's going to be a packed house. Seems like there's a lot of cool shit down there. But I guess tomorrow will be the telltale of all that. I see everybody hopping in here. What is going on? So I hope a lot of folks that are watching this are going to be attending the event. Should be pretty cool. I'm stoked to get them. I guess get to meet a lot of new folks. A lot of new, well, not really new faces, but faces I see in chat all the time. I hope a lot of these people will be showing up. It's always cool to meet folks like that. So we went and did a big steak dinner tonight over at what, Michael Jordan Steakhouse or whatever. Wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but I don't know. You figure for the price that they're freaking charging that you know, I don't know. Anyway, all good. And then everybody met at, what was it? I don't know, the middle of the casino. They had a little bar in there, so everybody kind of met up. Not the same atmosphere as it was last year because I mean, it seemed like there was a lot more people that had gathered up, and I don't know of different spots tonight. This place is pretty large and pretty spread out, so there's, I guess, depending on where you're staying, there is a lot of walking that you have to do, but of course, if you've seen some of the pics we've posted earlier tonight, if you're on the Vape Team Facebook group, you see we've been kind of cutting up a little bit tonight. Well, yeah, you definitely need to come over. You're one of your crews here right now. Bogan came by the restaurant tonight while we were there. But yeah, it's a pretty big event. There's quite a few folks here. Now, as it stands, I don't know exactly, you know, what the event itself is going to hold, if there's going to be a shit ton of people. I'm suspecting if it's anything like last year, because Foxwoods is not too far away from here. It was pretty packed last year when we were up here, so I'm assuming it's going to be the same deal. On top of, there's a lot more personalities, I want to say, involved this time up here, so I'm certain there's probably a lot of people that are wanting just to come up here and, you know, meet and greet and all that kind of shit. But uh, I only eyeballed a few things. It looks like there's going to be a pretty big modders gallery. We kind of walked around and looked at it a little bit for what we could see. But yeah, a lot of shit going on here. So should be a good time. Oh, but I can tell you what, I'm beat. It's been a long freaking day for me. It typically is when I travel, but it's getting to the point where I'm about to have to close my eyes because it's getting close to 1:30 here, and I know me and some of the other crew are going to get together in the morning and then get over to the event. Uh, it's going to look like the West Coast. Yeah, you figure just about. I don't know, shit. There's a ton of personalities here from YouTube, so. Uh, yes, they do allow backpacks in the event. At least that's what I've been told. But they did last year too, so I mean, we never had any problem with that. Appreciate it there, whole bag. Yeah, I mean, we've had a good time today so far, and it's just because, you know, we hang on the computer all the time, but again, you know, not getting to see each other face to face, it's something we only get to do like a few times in a year, so it's always a good time. Good evening to you. As if you can see, I don't think my camera's focusing in that clear, but yes, that thermostat says 63, if not a little bit lower, because these rooms were like a sauna when we walked in here, so I want this shit like a freezer. Of course, I got marked pretty good today. So if y'all been keeping up with the Facebook stuff, you know, Mark put up his little thingamathing over his fire extinguisher. Or I keep saying fire extinguisher. I don't know why in the hell I keep saying that. Fire alarm. He put his bag up over it, and he did it kind of a very shoddy way. So the way I surprised him is that I somewhat FaceTimed him earlier today when I was in another room. And I had my camera off, but I was still talking to him, and he was just kind of shooting the shit and all that. Dwayne, yes, Anakin Dwayne is here. We were just down at the bar with him. But yeah, so kind of played a little bit of a trick on Mark. You know, I was sitting there talking to him, and then I told him, I says, dude, this is the way you need to cover up your freaking fire alarm right here. This is what you need to do. And when I turned my camera on and showed it to him, he kind of looked at it, and I don't think it really fazed him. And he was like, oh shit. He says, you're in a hotel. I said, what are you talking about? He says, dude. And he had Angela come up. He says, he's staying in the same hotel we are. He said, dude, you're freaking here. So he was tripping out, it was pretty cool the way we did it. But so, uh, and then as soon as I told him that shit, he was online, already. ST's here, yada yada yada, and all that good shit. So it was kind of funny, but yeah, finally all the crew arrived. Everybody got here a little bit later than expected, but yeah, gosh, me, Mike, Brian, Heavy, Mark, the wives, Matt, uh, Phenom, who else? Damn, there was all kind of folk. The guys from Signature Tips, we all went and had dinner tonight, so there was quite a few of us. So that was pretty cool. We got a little room reserved for us. So, and I guess tomorrow there's another somewhat of a reserved dinner thing going on. So, but so far, so good. I am about to turn in here though shortly and get a few hours of rest because I dearly need it. Because y'all think I'm old as shit, and right now I do feel it, so I do need the rest. But still going strong. Airplane approved. Airport approved. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that because I'll get a bunch of hate on this video. Why are you vaping on a plane? Why are you vaping in the airport? Because you can stealth with this thing. Still on the same pod. Can I answer your question? What was your question, Carl? I'm sorry. My eyes are trying to focus on something else. Say it again. No, it's not smaller than the smoke pod. Vaping Hollywood. I did bring an extra pod, and the only reason why I brought an extra pod, it's not because I'm worried about this one going out. It's simply because I'm looking for a new flavor. Carl, I'm on my phone right now. I can't really scroll up. So ask me the question again, please. And I won't say anything else until you ask it. How about that? Well, now you said cool. Was that your question? Am I cool? You know I'm not cool. How long have those pods been lasting? Right now, I'm getting into my second week. I've let a few people try this and go, damn, the flavor's awesome on that thing. And then I tell them how long it is and how many refills, and they're like, no way. So as it stands, this is still it. Now, I had Michael Zing from Sense hit me up this morning before I left out. And obviously, they're getting in the pod game because he says, man, he says, I know you're into that stuff. I'm sending you out one I want you to try. So I guess Sense is about to see what they can do with this. And theirs kind of looks like a Nord almost. So I don't know. Later, this. Later, Jason. We'll definitely see you tomorrow, brother. Damn trolls be out. What happened to Fagan's live stream? With what do you mean? I don't know what happened to his live stream. He had a few of them that were a little jacked up today. I even tried one, and on Facebook, and mine got jacked up for some reason. So I think I deleted it. So, and I think the reason for that, and actually I didn't know anything about it until I got here today because I was a little bit out of the loop. Uh, so were you always planning on going this to, or was it like? No, I've had this in the works now for over a month. I've just been kind of playing off like I wasn't going to do it. So it was going to be like a big surprise. Like there was only one other person going to know and nobody else. But some things happened here, there, and it kind of a few others found out, and then it turned into where, you know, a little bit more than what I wanted to. But hey, it's all good. Let's see. What would you do if the wife threw away all the pods? Uh, well, there's two answers for that. One thing, she would not do that, and if she did, I would just go get more. Get some good connection. Oh. Man, my shit's fucking rolling too quick. Yeah, Caliburn. If they've got, I don't need any more of the batteries, but if they got more pods down there at the event, hell, I'll pick them up just for the hell of it. Especially if they got them at a good price. And I think, don't hold me to it, but for some reason I think UL's supposed to be here. Okay. Fagan's live stream. I went to watch the replay because I'm in the UK, so if I need to upload more content, but some stuff like Mike's doing. I've got another channel. I'm not really that active on it. I have been trying a little bit, but I simply don't do just a whole lot, especially if you keep up with me. My full time job keeps me pretty damn busy. So, what I don't want to say, well, what time I do have left, it just, you got to have a balance in life, and I can't always balance that act. So, but yes, I do have another channel. If you don't know what it is, it's called The New ST. There are some videos on there I've messed around with, and I'll probably mess with that one some more. I think there's like, I don't know, I think there's close to 1,100 subscribers on that channel, and it's probably just most of the people that were on this channel that just jumped over there and subscribed. So, what is your full-time job? I work with medical implants. That is my full-time job. What else? What else? I'm already subscribed to it. When? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I've had that channel for a while. I actually just renamed it, but there wasn't any content on it, and I think there was like, I don't know, a couple of hundred subscribers on it or something like that. Because I was gonna mess around and do something different, and then I was like, I started throwing a few videos up on there, but it's just really just kind of, nothing really extreme. I'm a computer programmer. I hear you. Good field to be in, because that's what this world's about. It's computers. Use them all the time. I'll give you a quick shot of what we got going on here. I am sharing a room with my boy Phenom. Let me flip that. There's Phenom's bed. Oh, as you can see, we got our shit squared away up there, all handled. You see all of our shit laid out all over the freaking place. I can't keep a steady hand though. There we go. These rooms are kind of small here though compared to Foxwoods, but this is a newer hotel than Foxwoods. It's nice. Everything in this place is damn near touchscreen for whatever you do. And this is the first hotel I've ever been in that the do not disturb sign is actually a little touch button on the inside and a little light comes on the outside, so you don't have to do that old school hanging shit up. Or I've been staying in too many old hotels. I don't know. What you say there, church? How about flying over to Germany in July? The Hall of Vape. Would love to see you guys there. Man, I would love to do something like that, but again, it's kind of like, it always kind of falls in if I've got the time to be able to take away, even though I get a lot of time to take off at work, but if work is busy, I can't always just say, hey, I need to take off. It doesn't always work like that for me. Two, I'm not the most wealthy of men, and that trip would be fairly expensive. So sometimes in this game, you got to kind of pick and choose your battles. Even though this trip is not cheap by any means, and I can tell you this: flying over to Germany, I could do, and I know Mike and Brian would do it, and Phenom. Mark is not going to do it. Mark is not going to be on a plane that damn long. Heavy, I don't know if he would or not, to be honest. He probably would, but I don't know. Heavy's pretty damn busy too. I don't know if he could get off that time to do something like that. It's good to see Heavy. I hadn't seen Heavy since last summer, since we were at Chattanooga, the event there, and man, Heavy's dropped some weight. He's looking good. It kind of shocked me, even though I've seen him on camera quite a bit, but to see him in person. Deanna, what's up? Now, Mark couldn't get dino nuggets at the restaurant tonight. He actually had to eat some real food for once. Now, I was eating my salad because I ordered what they called what is it, a baby iceberg salad or some shit like that. And man, this motherfucker was huge. So I'm sitting there eating away at that, and I look at Mark. I said, dude, get you a bite of this right here. And he was like, hell no. Mark doesn't mess around with no stuff like that. See, I just got my Caliburn in today, and man, you were right. It's amazing. I love the automatic fire. Dude, I tell you, that's why I felt so bad the other day when Ashley Brown, she's always in the chat. She got hers from Vapor DNA, and hers was jacked up. And I was like, man, I hate that somebody got this. And knowing the experience I've had with this, I hate that she got one that's jacked up and had a bad experience right off the bat. So, but I think she got her situation rectified. And yeah, man, if there's like certain things that you see us maybe talk a little bit more about, and we're like, oh, yeah. Hi, Scott and Chad. I'm in bed. There's the Vapor Chronicles. Brother, I had to go live. I couldn't help myself. I got that Mark syndrome going. So, but yeah, these are one of those pod systems that it's just like in the past when we've told you a certain product that we're not bullshitting about that's good, it's damn good. And the proof is always there because everybody starts getting them and everybody starts replying the same thing that, oh, yeah, these are the shit. So, again, this is just one that's awesome. Again, I'm hoping they're here so I can probably pick up. Even though these pods are lasting forever, it's always good to have some on the fly there. What up? What up? Oh shit! I'm going to Brian's room. If that's all he's got. Well, no, he's going to take those off if I come to the room. Brian, send Amy up here, and then I'm coming down to your room because she probably doesn't need to see what's going to go on between me and you. So let's make that happen here shortly. Yeah, it is kind of late, but hey, what the hell? I don't often go live at what freaking 1:30 in the morning, so why not? He is. He is probably. I know. I think Brian did bring one suitcase with nothing but money because he likes to lay that money out in the bed and kind of roll around in it and all that. But hey, I don't hate him for it. Damn, you lost three at the damn table. I know Amy was in chat earlier talking about she wasn't having much luck at the slots either. So I don't fool around to gambling shit anymore. My luck's not any good for that crap. So I bet she's not happy. I just soon give my money to somebody else opposed to give it to a machine down there or a table. So, but it's all good. There you go. Fish said, "Stick to designing, Brian. Not don't gamble." There you go. What's going on with MVE? Well, nothing yet. Yes, Bob, I am in. I'm here. Surprise, surprise. So you're a little bit late joining. So this is something I've had planned for a good while, but I was going to surprise a few of the guys, and I successfully did what I had planned to do. Caliburn or Surin? Caliburn all the way. Starting trouble. Damn skimpy. Good morning there, Mr. ID. I'm waiting for my boy Phenom to get back up here. How's the PB and Jam Monster Salt? Dude, again, I will say this. That's, of course, what I'm running in this. And everybody that's been curious wanting to try the pod system tonight has tried it and said, oh man, that's the shit you've been talking about. That is good. So, not lying about that either. Yes, I did, Michael. I did. Caliburn or the Lost Vape Pod? Caliburn, baby. I'm telling you, it beats them all out right now. There is nothing out there that is beating this one right now. To date. Not to say that nothing can't come along and beat it, but to date, I haven't found anything better. There you go. Said the shop picked them up and they're all sold out already. Yep. They are. They're sounding like high. I know I was talking to Brad through Brad's Vapor. He said his were going just like that too. So they're going quick. And I know a lot of it's through word of mouth, but I mean, a lot of people are getting them now and starting to make posts about, man, these things are freaking awesome. And, people that enjoy pods are like, yeah, that's what I want. The draw is a tad bit looser than some things I've had, but to me, the draw is perfect on it. Oh, they're still going for $50? No, dude, you can go over to, here we go. I'm on the internet saying it, but I don't give two shits. Go to Brad's Vapor. There's one place they got them for $38.99. Use code capital ST10 and it gets you 10% off, which will pretty much pay for your shipping. Thank you very much. Tell Brad I sent you. I'm getting started like Ronnie Cash now, right? Throwing out these coupon codes all over the place. Isaac Sanchez, my brother. Isaac, you know what? You need to be here. There's a lot of folks I'd like to meet, but Isaac is definitely one I'd like to meet because he has always been in the group. And he is one of those I would love to meet. And of course, Fish. Who can forget Fish? But every time he's hauling around that 18-wheeler full of stuff we know that he's not supposed to be hauling, he never wants to roll through my neck of the woods. Zach Murphy, what's up? Watching from Guam. Thank you. Vape Boy, what's going on? Yes, I met Vape Boy down there earlier today. Yeah, there's a lot of folks here. A lot of folks. So, and I think, and Brian can answer this, I don't know. Me and him walked around looking for it, but I don't think we were successful at finding it. But I guess Doppo is supposed to be here. So if you're wanting the top side, and I think Brian is going to be sitting at the booth autographing. I think he's charging like $20 to autograph him, but I don't know. He's kind of back and forth. STV, did you sell out and go to NVE? Well, I didn't sell out. I already had this plan for a while, so I had to do it. In the sneaky fashion, but it's been done. Is there another NVE in July in New York? I know next week there is the vape event in Brooklyn. It's not an MVE. I don't think it's MVE. I don't know which one that. No, it's not because I've been getting emails from them and it's something else. But that is too. I'm glad Brian just brought that up. I got the perfect picture and it's already got a shit ton of hits on it. Y'all got to go over to the Vape Team page. Make sure you give it a like. I got two good pictures of them actually, but one of them, I finally got Fagan on his scooter, and yes, he is rolling hard on that Joker, so y'all definitely got to go check that out. It's not often. Actually, I don't think there's ever been a recorded video or picture of him on his scooter, and I finally got it tonight for y'all. So, hey, kudos to me. Yes, yeah, Bogan came by the restaurant. Well, he was walking past and kind of looked in the window and was like flipping everybody off, cutting up and stuff. But yeah, he's here. Definitely looking forward to meeting you. Make sure if y'all are here tomorrow, whoever's watching, whoever's gonna watch this between now and tomorrow, make sure you come up to the crew. Everybody, come up and tell us who you are. And I've already met some people tonight. I was at the bar earlier, and there was a couple sitting there, and they kept looking back at me, and they finally like, "Hey, ST, what's going on?" And again, at first they said their name, and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, it's nice to meet you." And then obviously they gave the names of what they are on here, and it's like, "Oh, okay, well I recognize that name now." So we've been saying that for a while, but if you kind of give us your YouTube name, we can probably pick it up a lot quicker than if you just say, "Hey, I'm John," or something like that. Uh, so definitely come up and give us a shout. Come hang out. That's what these events are about for us now, pretty much. I mean, it is to see some stuff, but I mean, typically, shit, I feel like I've seen it all already, but it's fun meeting the people. It's fun hanging out, bullshitting. So that's always a good time. Thank you there. Thank you. Thank you. Well, folks, okay, I've been on for 30 minutes. I think I'm about to turn in because I am beat. So, y'all have a good evening. Well, I should say good morning now because that's what time it is. Again, if y'all are going to be at the event tomorrow or Sunday, whichever day, both days, if you see us, come up, give us a shout. And that goes for the whole crew. You know, none of this crew, none of this crew at all is like haters or, act like our shit don't stink or whatever. You know, it's always cool to meet the people. You know, it's a good time hanging out with everybody. So definitely come up, give us a shout, all that good shit. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. If y'all are here tomorrow, we will catch y'all tomorrow. If not, we'll catch you live at some point. Now, obviously, I'm staying till Monday, so I'm not gonna be on for Sunday night. I don't think. Well, I know I'm not. So I won't catch y'all till Tuesday back on my show. So I know Mark and them's rolling out Sunday. So I don't know. Mark and maybe somebody else might be doing a show. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I can't keep up. At this point, I'm not really too concerned. But all right, I'm sitting here just